Hi, this is HardballRetro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today, we're going to be playing one of the opening day games from the 1981 season. Doing as-played lineups, starting rotations, rosters, transactions, schedules from the strike-shortened 81 season. So as you can see here, we've got using Digital Diamond Baseball version 12.1. We've got uh, the first game on opening day is Phillies Reds. I will not be playing that because I'm managing the Angels, so we're just going to fast play this game. We'll take a quick look at the box score, and then we'll move on to the April 9th here. Do I want to fast play? Yes. I want it to execute transactions, use the as-played lineups, and so forth. So as you can see, I've imported the team logos, ballparks, player photos. So the Phillies take this one 1-zip. Carlton defeats Seaver. Let's look at the box. We've got Phillies scoring 1 run in the 4th, RBI by Gary Maddox. Mike Schmidt stolen base, no extra base hits. 2 base hits by Bake McBride, Phillies right fielder. For the Reds, they got 3 hit. Not much doing on offense there. Carlton, 8 2/3, 3 hits, 5 walks, 8 Ks. McGraw with the save, 1/3 of an inning. And Seaver, tough luck loss, 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 2 Ks, and an earned run. Joe, actual retail price, 2 innings, 2 hits, no runs. So let's get out of that. Go to next day. All right, here we go. So you see the little thumbs up icon there. That means that there's a human manager for that team. So we've got Jeff Zahn against Glenn Abbott. I do have the out-of-town scoreboard feature turned on, so we can check that out if I remember to do so at some point. We'll just take a quick look at who else is pitching on opening day here. These games will all be computer managed. So Mike Norris versus Jerry Koosman, A's Twins. We got Mets Cubs, Pat Zachary versus Rick Russell. Expos Pirates, Steve Rogers versus Jim Bibby. Jays Tigers, Jim Clancy, Jack Morris. Rangers at Yankees, John Matlack versus Tommy John. Astros Dodgers, Joe Niekro versus Fernando Valenzuela. And Padres Giants, John Curtis, Vida Blue. Alright, so I'm going to hit play ball on this guy. And there's our lineups. I'm going to hit play. So if you're not familiar with as-played lineups and so forth, basically you're using the lineups as the actual lineups from that day's game, the actual starting pitchers from that game, transactions if they occur. The game will take care of that, so they'll send players to the minors, recall them, trade them. If somebody's hurt, they'll be deactivated when they return to the active roster and so forth. So when you're managing these games, you're basically limited to in-game management strategy, bunt, hit and run, stolen base, that type of thing. Substitutions, you can freely substitute for batters and pitchers. Pitchers, you're limited by whether they're fatigued from pitching in a previous game, that type of thing. All right, so yes, we're using the DH. We're not using the board game companion. And I forgot to check the Mariners or the computer, so I'll fix that in a moment. at our bullpen here. There's the Angels pen. And here's the Mariners. Okay. And then the bench, same deal. Mariners bench. And the Angels bench. Ooh, 4-man bench. That's rough. Doesn't give you a whole lot of flexibility. Alright, so you see up here HM. So you can see I forgot to check off the computer manager for the Mariners. So we're going to do there we go, human computer. So I'm the human manager, Mariners computer manager. I think we're good to go now. So let's swing. And Carew hits a hard ground ball down to first base. Bhakti fields it and beats Carew to the bag. So we're underway. Glenn Abbott on the mound. Rick Burleson the batter, the rooster. Deep fly to right. Burrows is there and he makes the catch. That's 2 away. Lynn digs in. It's 2 out, the top of the first. So soft grounder to second, fielded by Cruz, throws to Bhakti for the out. So no runs, no hits, nobody left on. We head to the bottom of the first. And let's see. You know what? I forgot to change the background to the Kingdom, but oh well. We're going to just leave it as is for now. That happens on occasion when I'm setting up the ballparks. I forget to change one, but we'll take care of that after this. Cruz with a leadoff triple to center field over Lynn's head. Alright, so there's nobody out. Dave Henderson, the batter, facing Jeff Zahn. Grounder to Hobson. Cruz is safe at the plate, and Henderson safe at first, obviously, and it's 1-0 Mariners. So we're not off to a good start here. And there's a base hit for Bhakti. Henderson advances to second. Nobody out. 2 runners aboard for Richie Zisk, DH. And he delivers a deep fly to left. Brudansky is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Finally, 1 out. Jeff Burrows, the batter. He's the right fielder today. Burrows swings, hits a hard grounder to Gritch. Fields, fires to Burleson for 1. Back to first to Carew, double play. Mariners are on top, 1-0. So as I mentioned, let's check that out-of-town scoreboard. So if I go up here, today's games, and there are no out-of-town scores currently available. Okay, I'll try to check back on that later. I'm pretty sure I enabled that option, but it's possible I forgot. Lined hard, the ball is hammered into left, no chance. Peshorek will have to play it off the wall, and that's a double for Baylor. So the Angels have a runner on base. Disco Danforth, the right fielder, steps in. Skies that one to center. Henderson's there, makes the catch. 1 down for Downing. Downing, the catcher, pops this one up to short. And that one's caught by Jim Anderson. So 2 away. Baylor perched on second. Tom Brunansky. Ball 4. I'm sure most of you remember Brunansky as a member of the Twins, but he started his career in Anaheim with the Halos. Bobby Grich. And he skies that one to right, and Burrows is there, makes the catch for the out. So no runs, a hit, 2 runners left on. After 1.5, it's Seattle 1, California 0. All right, here's Tom Paciorek. Playing left field today, grounds this one to first, and Carew will take it unassisted for out number 1. Dave Edler, third base. Grounds that one down to first. Carew fields it, and he beats Edler to the bag. 2 down. Jim Anderson, shortstop. Strike 3 called. Back to the bench goes Anderson. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base for Seattle after 2. It's Seattle 1, California 0. Up to bat, Butch Hobson. Batting 9th, playing third base. He lines this one at Anderson, and he's out of there. 1 down, top of the order. Rodney Klein Carew, the first baseman. Grounds it to shortstop, fielded by Anderson, and he throws to Bhakti for the out. 2 away for Burleson. And there's a base hit to right field. So Burleson's aboard with 2 down. And Fred Lynn, the batter. Hits that one hard on the ground into right field for a base hit. Single for Lynn, and Burleson's going to scoot over to third. So we've got runners at the corners for Donnie Baylor. Baylor, the DH today. And he pops this one up in foul ground. Bulling is over, and he makes the catch. No runs, 2 hits, 2 runners left on. After 2.5, Mariners 1, Angels nothing. So here's the catcher, Bud Bulling. And that's going to drop. Fly ball into left field, base hit. Bulling is on board with a single. And that'll bring up top of the order, Julio Cruz. Grounds that one to first. Fielded by Carew, and he throws to Burleson for the out to get the lead runner, and that's it. No way to get the speedy Cruz, so Cruz is aboard. Dave Henderson, the batter, 1 out. Cruz can't get a good lead. Credit to the effective pickoff move of Jeff Zahn. Henderson bunts it. Fielded by Downing, he throws to Carew, and Henderson is out at first. Cruz advances down to second. And we've got a lefty-lefty matchup here with Bruce Bhakti facing Jeff Zahn. Swung on and missed way out in front of that changeup from Zahn. No runs, a hit, and a man left on base for Seattle. Top of the 4th, Mariners ahead, 1-0. Dan Ford, the batter. Slaps that one into right field. That's going to fall in there for a base hit. And Ford is on board with a single. Brings up Brian Downing, the catcher. Hard grounder to Anderson. Steps on the bag. Fires it to Bhakti. Double play. 2 down, nobody on. Tom Brunansky. And Brunansky flies that one to center. Henderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. No runs, a hit, nobody left on for the Angels. After 3.5, Seattle 1, California 0. Zisk, Burrows, and Paciorek due up. Here's the hard-hitting Zisk. Skies that one deep to left. Brunansky drifting back to the track, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Jeff Burrows, the batter. Fly ball to right. Ford is there, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Tom Pashorek steps in, 2 down. Nobody on base. There's a drive, deep center. Back goes Lynn, way back to the track. The wall, she's gone. Home run for Pashorek, and it's 2-0 now. Mariners on top. Dave Edler, the batter. Grounder to short, fielded by Burleson, and he throws to Crew for the out. But the Mariners pick up another run on the Pashorek solo blast, and they lead 2-0 as we head to the top of the 5th. Here we go, Bobby Grich, the batter. Swings right through that one. Strike 3 on the breaking ball. He's out of there. All right, here's Butch Hobson. Abbott has the sign. He rocks back and delivers. Soft grounder to short. Fielded by Anderson. Throws to Bhakti. 2 down. Rod Carew, the batter. Pops that one up to short. Anderson calls for it, and he's got it. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. After 4.5, Seattle 2, California 0. Bottom of 5, Jim Anderson, the batter. Hardliner to Carew. Anderson is out. So here's Bulling, 1 for 1 on the day. Oh, hardliner to right. Watch that baby out of here. Home run for Bulling. 3-0 M's. Zahn's getting knocked around here. Served up a couple of long balls. The Angels now trail 3-0. And that's a ground out by Cruz to Grich. Score that one 4-3. For those of you scoring at home, here's Dave Henderson. Fly ball to center. Lynn is there, and he makes the catch for the out. After 5, it's Seattle 3, California 0. Top of 6, here's Burleson. See if the Angels can get anything going here. All right, there's a base on balls, so we got a runner aboard. Got the Rooster on first. Fred Lynn, the batter. Little blooper into left, base hit. Pashorek bobbles the ball. That's going to be an error, and Burleson advances to third. Linden takes second. So now we've got something going here. Second and third, nobody out. Don Baylor up. Grounder to short, fielded by Anderson. And he throws to Bhakti for the out, and everybody holds up. So second and third, 1 out. Now we got Dan Ford, the batter. Pops this one up to second, so 2 down, 2 runners aboard. And they're hoping that Downing can convert here, otherwise we've got a huge wasted opportunity. Downing swings right through it, strike 3, way out in front, and they leave 2 runners aboard, and they trail 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. The Angels were unable to cash in on that opportunity there after Pashorek bobbled the ball out and left. So Zahn has got 66 pitches in the books. Here's a ground ball to short by Bhakti, fielded by Burleson, and he throws to Carew for the out. So 1 down, Richie Zisk, the batter. Pops that one up to third. Hobson calls for it, and that's an easy out. Jeff Burrows, the batter. Hit in the air, center field. That one clears the fence. It's out of here. That's the 3rd home run allowed by Zahn. And the Angels are going to have to get somebody up in the pen here. Peshorik is the batter. The Angels now trail 4-0. And that's a fly ball to right. Ford is there, and he makes the catch. So another run, and Seattle leads it 4-zip. Top of 7. Tom Brunansky, the batter. Grounds out to second. Cruz to Bhakti. One down, Bobby Grich. Towering pop up to first. Bhakti tracks it as it drifts out of play. He gets there, but it's in and out of his glove, and that'll draw an error. So Grich digs in. He's 0 for 2. Alright. Grich with the double, so Hobson up with 1 out. And that's grounded to third, fielded by Edler, and he throws to Bhakti for the out. And Grich is going to have to hold at second, so that'll bring up Carew with 2 down. And Carew grounds out to third, and that brings us to the 7th inning stretch. Angels trailing by 4, bottom of 7. Zahn still in there. Dave Edler, the batter. Ground ball through the infield. It gets by Ford and rolls to the wall. Edler cruises into second with a double. Zahn is getting tired here. Jim Anderson, the batter. Nobody out. Grounder to short, fielded by Burleson. Throws to Carew for the out. Edler holds second. Bud Bulling, 2 for 2 with a homer today. Zahn still on the mound. Fly ball to center. That one's fairly deep. Lynn is there, and he makes the catch. Edler decides not to tag up. All right, here's Julio Cruz, 1 for 3 today. The cruiser. Grounds that one down to first. Carew fields it, beats Cruz to the bag. So Zahn gets through 7. And we head to the top of the 8th. Mariners lead by 4. Rick Burleson due up. Abbott's a bit tired as well. And Burleson grounds out to his counterpart, Anderson, for out number 1. Here's Lynn. He flies out to left. Shorik making the catch. 2 down. Don Baylor, the batter. Glenn Abbott's pitched to Jem today. Ball 4. And that's going to do it for Abbott. Dick Drago on in relief. Okay, so Dan Ford facing Drago. Fly ball to center. Henderson's there, makes the catch. No runs, no hits, a man left on. The Angels just unable to get anything done today. 7.5 in the books. Mariners 4, Angels 0. Zahn just about out of gas, so we're going to go to the pen here. Other than Bhakti, it's mostly right-handers due up, so that'll probably skew how we're going to make a decision here in bullpen. We're down by 4. Ossie is better against righties, obviously. John DeQuisto. Looks like he pitches primarily in long relief. Look at that ERA, 10.71. Yikes. Well, we're only trailing by 4, so I think we're not going to DeQuisto in this moment. Jesse Jefferson. Alright. He fares poorly against righties. Probably not going to go there. Steve Renko. Not too bad. Actually, let's scroll down a little bit here. Jefferson, Witt, Forsch, and Travers. So that would pretty much exclude us from using Jefferson if he's pitching tomorrow, right? Same with some of the other folks I mentioned there. So Hassler's a lefty. Sanchez, we probably want to. Yeah. All right, tough call here. Well, I think we're gonna go with. We're going to D'Acquisto. Let's see. Let's see how this turns out. Alrighty. Facing Dave Henderson. There's a single. Deep fly ball. Lynn will not get there in time. Base hit for Henderson. Bhakti due up. The whiff. Bhakti goes down swinging. Alright, double play ball gets us out of this. Let's go. Come on, Johnny D. You got this. That's ball 4. You don't got this. Here's Jeff Burrows. Fly to center. Lynn is there, and he makes the catch. That's 2 down. Pashorik's somewhere already today's ball game. He's 1 for 3. Line drive to right. Scoring from second is Henderson. Zisk advances to third, and it's now 5-0. Well, kind of figured that. Here's Edler. Ground ball to short. Fielded by Burleson. Throws to Carew for the out. Alright, here's Downing facing Drago. And hardliner, but it's rated Edler for out number 1 in the 9th inning here. Brunansky stands in. Oh, draws a walk. We're still alive here. Bobby Grich, the batter. Grich swings right through that one. Strike 3. Hobson. What do we have on the bench here? We've got Beniquez, Campaneris, Freddie Patek, and Edot. None of these are really great options, so stick with Hobson. Pops it up to second base, easy out for Cruz, and you can put this one in the books. Final score, the Mariners 5, the Angels 0. Let's save it, save and exit. Yes, make it official. And like I said, I forgot to go back to the out-of-town scoreboard, so it is what it is. We'll take a look at these in a second here. We're not going to dive into every box score, but alright, so here's our box. Fred Lynn with 2 hits for the Angels, nothing else really going on there. We had Burrows, Pashorik, and Bulling home runs. 2 hits from Pashorik, 2 hits from Bulling. Zahn took the loss. 3 home runs allowed, 7 innings. No walks, but 7 hits, 4 earned runs. D'Acquisto got in there, gave up a run in his 1 inning. Glenn Abbott, 7 2/3, 6-hit ball, scoreless. And Drago came on in relief, 1 1/3 shutout baseball for him. And let's just go around the league here real quick. We've got Twins 4-3 over the A's. Gary Ward 3-for-5 day. The Cubs beat the Mets 7-6. Steve Henderson 3-for-4, 2 ribbies, 2 runs. Tim Raines 2-for-4 with a ribby and a run scored in a 4-3 win by the Expos. Steve Rogers looks like he pitched a decent game there. And we've got Jack Morris, 8 1/3 shutout innings. Tigers defeat the Jays 7-zip. Yankees double up the Rangers 6-3. Nettles 2-for-3 with a ribby. Tommy John 8 innings, 3 runs. Joe Niekro 8 innings, 3 runs for the Stros as they defeat Fernando and the Dodgers 8-3. And Jose Cruz 2-for-5 with a homer and 3 ribbies in that game. And Johnny LeMaster 3-for-4 with 3 ribbies and a run for the Giants as they take it 8-7 over the Padres. All right, so that's going to do it for us here. Hope you enjoyed. And as I play out the 81 season here, I will be posting season recaps at the end of each month, reviewing the standings, leaderboards, and any special event games that might have occurred in that month. So until next time, keep playing ball, take care, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.